Episode 17 is The Black Cube. In this episode, Wander tries to assist the Black Cube of Darkness in his struggle to turn over a new leaf after giving up villainy. This episode is incredible, and incredibly depressing. In fact, I'd say this is the most gloomy episode in the entire show, even more so than The Flower, which we'll get to much later on. There's very little in terms of jokes in this episode, and the entire thing takes place on a rainy day in black and white. Yet this tone is what makes this episode so good. Like, for all the happiness and positivity this show has and the message about helping others and staying upbeat, this episode has a very important lesson. Some people just can't do that. They have rough times in life, and the only thing you can do as a person looking outside is show them some compassion. On the other hand, just because you are having a bad day, that doesn't mean you should be rude to other people. It's also the only episode in the show that focuses on a minor character with very little involvement from the main four. The crew made this episode because they wanted to take the Black Cube, a mysterious, simplistic, and creepy character who has no characterization at all, and make something dramatic with him. And boy, did they succeed. I cried during this episode, I'm not gonna lie. Huge props to the crew for making such a heartfelt episode with a character who is just a fucking box. It shows that a character's appearance doesn't matter. Through proper storytelling, you can make the audience identify with the character, even if they are just a shape. Hold up, that part never happened. They just kinda shook their heads in disapproval at him, not pointing and laughing like a bunch of middle schoolers. Wow, look at that shithole apartment. Is that an ashtray full of cigarettes on the back cushion of his pull-out bed? No, never mind. It's noodles. By the way, pull-out beds suck. I slept on one before and it gave me a backache that lasted for days. And I see even in the future, they still have TV Guide magazines. Seriously, that is such an 80s thing.
Where's my rent, blockhead?
Okay, Lucy Von Pelt.
You ain't pulling that soul-sucking Latin mumbo-jumbo again.
Again? What, did he suck out your soul previously or something? And I like how he's just, no fucks given, talks down to this evil being.
You got 24 hours or you're out on your hexahedronic hiney. Got it?
A hexahedron is a polyhedron with 6 faces, which a cube qualifies for.
Cube of darkness.
The fuck kind of newspaper name is the Daily Gloop?
Cube of darkness.
Even the cockroach and rat look depressed. I have no idea how the hell the rat even got in there in the first place, though.
Corners are pointy.
Cries while naked in the shower.
Just looking.
Good thing you are in prison, Black Cube. Am I right?
Listen, we have to break up.
What the hell? Was your girlfriend Mandark's sister or something? How does a skateboard create a splash like that? They must have been hauling ass. You should invest in one of those smart key cars that use push-button ignition, Black Cube. Although your financial situation isn't exactly adept for that. A tow truck just now shows up for the Black Cube parking illegally? If you can move that fast, why do you even need a car?
Having a rough day? Been there. But take it from me, a bad attitude only makes it rougher. Learn to let go of anger and you won't have to suffer.
Yeah, that worthless platitude sure is easy to say as an outsider looking in, Wander.
It's a beautiful day!
How the hell did he do that? Can Wander control the weather?
Folks start to panic, I won't get all mad because I'm floating off the...
Let's see. A wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube girl, a guy who is wearing his hat on his back, Dapper Derpy Grim Reaper, an old lady gremlin, a floating glove mutant, an emo cyclops who don't give a shit, a cross between a snail and a cat, like the middle ground of Gary from SpongeBob, a dog, fish, butterfly, rhino, Dapper Cyclops Chaos from Sonic Adventure, a meteor-headed woman? That's interesting. And a sentient exclamation point.
My contours are sleek, my surface is shiny, nothing gets in my way.
Everything I touch dies!
Seriously, Black Cube? That's the wig you pick? The Trump wig? Your hopscotch board is too small, you dumb kids. It's supposed to have 10 squares.
He's all like, oh, did you, sir? I am a shape.
Oh god, these kids.
What a square!
That means he pays the electric bill, goes to work, and does his math homework.
It's funny cause he's different from us.
Fucking racists.
Oh, my stars and garters.
Damn, lady, that's an impressive balancing act. How did you stack all your fruit like that?
Why, thank you so much. Was it polite, young... It's the villainous black cube of darkness!
Yeah, you racist fuck just thanked him until you noticed who it was. Also, I hope getting your fruit all dirty was worth it. Wow, that wig had no hairband structure to it at all if it was able to just slink into a grate like that. H? That's what you call your burger joint? H? You won't get far with a name like that. Just ask Mung Dahl when he tried to come up with a catchphrase.
Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to show up for his shift.
Oh, it's the landlord. Do you work, like, all the jobs in the city? Like Larry Needlemeyer from Gumball? I see the tip jar is empty. Who the fuck tips someone at a fast food joint anyway?
I can't believe you work here. You are so lucky. What a noble profession. Feeding the hungry, brightening up people's day.
Oh my god, Wander, shut the fuck up. Food service is the lowest tier job a person can have. Wow, where did you get that kind of money?
What a quinky dink. If it isn't our old friend.
Wander, now might be a good time to step in and have a talk with these punk-ass kids before the situation escalates.
I'll take a quadruple splatty melt, no cheese, no pickles, extra cheese, 7 pickles, ketchup, catsup, no sesame seeds on the top bun, bloom to the bottom bun, farewell to the month with the whole thing around, a jumbo extra small bottom bun, farewell to the month with the whole thing around, cat jumbo, half small, half extra, half straight fries, and a diet thunder blast.
We serve food here, sir.
Oh, I see if the Black Cube gets mad enough, he goes all major threat. Now kick these kids' asses! Bystander effect right there. I'm surprised the bunny kid has arms that long that he's able to point at 2 completely different angles.
But before I'm able, well, I freak out.
So her new boyfriend is a conehead?
Black cube,
Having a stand by me moment there, Black Cube?
some little black cube.
Okay, I know I'm looking way too much into this, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say the Black Cube is contemplating suicide here.
Oh, look at me. I'm having a sad moment of soul searching.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the correction there, you little bastard.
Must have lost his edge.
Well, this is the edgiest episode of the show. Good. I hope that fall kills you.
He spent so much time working on sick burns that he never learned to swim. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Watch him drown and enjoy the show.
Ew, get your cube off of me, you cube. I don't want your foot.
Are you fucking stupid or something, kid? You would rather drown than accept help from the Black Cube because of your racism? Let him get a Darwin Award, Black Cube. Or better yet, just kill him yourself. Punk-ass little shit deserves it. Don't know if that crucifix position with the shining light is supposed to be symbolic or something.
What happened?
Oh my god!
He totally sucked out your soul! That was your plan the whole time, wasn't it? In fact, I think maybe you pushed me off that bridge.
Holy shit, the Black Cube just saved your life and this is how you repay him? Also, I see the landlord and the owner of the burger joint are 2 different people.
Take a deep breath, now don't do anything crazy, just don't freak out. No, don't freak out. It's a misunderstanding, sure, but they'll understand it, unless they don't understand it. Never do understand it, but don't freak out. Never freak out, freak out. We gotta help him, Sil. Wander, no, wait! Black Cube, please, don't freak out!
This right here. This is the part that made me cry.
This is all your fault! He was only trying to help you!
should all be ashamed of yourselves! This guy saved that kid's life! All he wanted was to be a good guy for once, but you're all so focused on the bad stuff that you never look for the good stuff inside him. I mean, heck, after what you all put him through, I don't blame him for freaking out.
That's my favorite part of the episode. I'm so glad Sylvia called everyone out on what they did.
I didn't make the soccer team.
I did make the soccer team, but I hate soccer!
First off, it's impressive that a worm made a soccer team. Second off, why the hell did you even try out for soccer if you hated it?
I'm suffering from a distinct case of ennui. Also, I use words I don't understand to sound important.
Ennui essentially means boredom.
And my best friend and I are on the run from a series of evil villains.
Villain. Lord Hater is the only one who actually pursues you guys.
But that doesn't mean we go out and ruin someone else's day. Sometimes the only solution is to tell someone, I'm sorry you had a bad day.
And there's our lesson of the episode.
We're all just little black cubes
of darkness, little black cubes of darkness, little black cubes of darkness, little black cubes.
This part made me cry too, but of tears of joy. And thus another villain is wanderized. Episode 18 is The Eye on the Skullship. In this episode, Andy the Watchdog struggles with maintaining his made-for-watchdog show called The Eye on the Skullship. Coming off the heels of that fucking depressing episode is a laid-back and silly episode focusing on the watchdogs. Yep, these guys actually get their own episode, and I always enjoy episodes that show the inner workings of the Hater Empire. Andy is a really cute character too, even by watchdog standards. Also, I feel like this episode is one big allegory on Wander Over Yonder in general.
Sector G, Hall 1, all clear. Sector G, Hall 2, all clear.
You know, I feel like it would be less of a waste of time if you gave a status update when the hallways aren't clear.
Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, you know you're not really allowed in here. Top secret security stuff.
Sorry for the security breach and all, Andy, but as a viewer, I have no control over where I go. I just go where the camera tells me.
But if you've ever wondered about what keeps Lord Hater's galactic domination machine running, well, then you're in for a real treat.
Galactic domination machine? Are you sure we're still talking about Hater here? Hey, that's about the same level of my video editing skills too. Have you seen VexView's decks?
I'm Andy, your humble host, and I'd like to welcome you to a very special episode.
I consider things like parts of the Dominator saga as very special episodes, not ones like these.
Today, I'm proud to bring you...
You're gonna blow up Lord Hater? Wow, I take it back. This is a very special episode.
Oh my gracious, oh, maybe that's a Hater now, okay.
How the hell did you exhale through your eye like that?
Once again, your request to interview Lord Hater has been rejected on grounds that it's not your job to make this stupid show!
Craig asking Disney for a season 3 be like,
just keep an eye on your sector!
Teehee, eye puns.
Well, slight change of plans. Looks like we won't be talking to Lord Hater, but fret not, dear viewers. I know you're dying to see him.
Actually, I'm dying to see Major Threat, or Dr. Screwball.
It's the 453rd time we find out exactly what the watchdogs are eating for lunch.
So assuming you do this show once a week and you find out what they are eating once every session, that would mean the Eye on the Skullship has been going on for about 8.7 years.
And apparently I'm having enchiladas.
And what is that on the side? Looks like sweet potatoes and baked beans. Are those lines part of your gross tattoo, or are those chest hairs?
Taco Tuesday was yesterday, so there was leftovers, and I decided to make enchiladas.
Well, I mean, tacos and enchiladas are pretty much the same damn thing anyway, except enchiladas have sauce on them, so you can totally repackage leftover beef as a brand new dish that way.
All I know is I didn't want the stuff to go to waste, so I reused it today.
Wow, most kitchens aren't that resourceful.
Self-defense, where the watchdog's closest to Hader, his elite ground troop.
Hey, you on the far right? You can't hit that speed bag. It's part of the background.
Advanced Sylvia defense.
Wow, they suck just as much against the Sylvia brand Boppo the inflatable punching clown as they do against the real thing.
I know he wants to be your friend. I know he wants to play carnival games.
That monkey Wander doll. Why is its mouth stitched shut like Abe from Oddworld?
No! Wander is pure unadulterated love.
Scale it back, peepers. Your season 1 is showing.
Only watchdogs in Hader's inner circle are allowed on this level.
Why would Hader have an inner circle of watchdogs? He doesn't exactly seem selective at which ones he yells at or abuses.
Oh my gosh, that was Captain Tim, Lord Hader's personal pet. This is a surefire exclusive.
I think this is Captain Tim's first appearance this season. Also, you're gonna get killed, Andy.
We're here with Lord Hader's personal pet and dog walker.
You mean Arachnomorph Walker.
He's talking about his hated rival, Lord Dominator.
Oh, cool. Hader's moved on already.
And now he's saying he'll conquer her heart? Well, that can't be right.
Oh, it is right. Make yourself comfortable, Andy, because Hader's characterization screeches to a halt for the next 8 episodes.
Peepers seems to be getting very upset about this.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want Hader's heart set on anyone else but him.
It's the t-shirt cannon!
Oh, from the big day.
I heart Dominator.
Why would Hader give that to anyone else besides himself? That implies all his minions have a thing for Dominator too.
You won't believe who stopped by for a little chat with us. The one and only Lord Hader!
Oh, I made something like that in kindergarten. It was a turkey.
Hey, my printer stopped working. It says I need toner. Are you toner?
That means you gotta go and get a new $20 ink cartridge. I guess even in the future, printer technology has barely even advanced.
How many people watch your show?
Evidently not enough to renew it for a 3rd season.
Listen up and listen good! All you poser villains out there better recognize who the G-est in the G is! It's Lord Hader, #1 superstar! You want a piece of me, Emperor Dorksome? Got beef? Sandwich? Then bring it on, losers! I will lightning you so hard that you'll be all like
sir? Excuse me.
Oh, sweet! Season 1 Hader. I didn't think we'd see him again, especially not in this arc.
Wait, so who actually watches this?
Well, I don't have the exact figures handy. It certainly has the potential to be viewed by, you know, anyone on the ship.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you put a cartoon on a channel like Disney XD, where you have to buy an extended cable package to even get.
This show is stupid! You're stupid! You should both be canceled! Hader out!
Wow. Okay, Disney, you made your fucking point that you don't care about this show. You don't need to have a Hader be your own personal mouthpiece to get it across. Getting OTK'd in Yu-Gi-Oh! Be like...
Andy Van, best show! Andy Van, best show! Andy Van, best show!
Hashtag save TEOTS.
The watchdogs are rioting. Apparently, they want to watch your weird little show about them. They claim your interviews made them feel special.
The Save WOY campaign be like...
You see, the watchdogs have the very big heads and the very skinny necks, so it's all about the stretchy shirts.
So that's how big-headed cartoon characters fit their tiny neck-hole shirts on. The clothes of the Rugrats characters suddenly make sense.
Why would anyone watch this?
I don't know, sir. I just don't know.
Because the tone and atmosphere of the show lift people's spirits and make them feel good, the characters are funny and likable, and it's just incredibly unique and creative all around. That's why people watch it. Wow, reminds me of this scene in American Dad.
What are you?